Hello again, everybody, and welcome to another North Georgia Video Productions Hall County Sports Television Match of the Week. I'm Gary Glenn along with William Howington, and tonight we are back on the mat, high school wrestling. We're coming to you from North Hall, where it's the Trojan Alumni Night tonight. And William, we did a couple of weeks ago, we did a wrestling match, Chester T and West Hall, and that one was exciting.
Oh, it was. It came down to the last match or two, and Chester T pulled off a close victory.
Now tonight they will be taking on the North Hall Trojans. Chester T coming in with an overall record of 19-7, while the Trojans are at 5-3. They have not wrestled a lot of dual matches, William, but that record may be somewhat deceiving because they've also wrestled tournaments and tournaments, and they finished first twice and second once. So North Hall's got a pretty good wrestling team.
Well, they do for 5-3. It doesn't sound like much, but yeah, you're right. They've placed in the top 2 in 3 tournaments, and they're actually pretty loaded. This is one of the better teams North Hall's had in recent years. Their
coach is Jay Hargis, and just moments ago we had a chance to talk with the Trojan boss.
We're here at courtside with Coach Jay Hargis of the North Hall Trojans. Coach, looks like we have a big crowd on hand tonight.
It's getting big. We started off with our JV tonight, and the crowd just keeps growing. Of course, we're crosstown rivals, and that's what happens.
It's the first time we've seen North Hall. Tell us about your team.
Well, we've got about half of them as freshmen right now, and the other half are experienced upperclassmen that have come through, and we've been very blessed this year to have some good success at the tournaments.
You've won a couple tournaments, haven't you? You finished second or third in a couple others?
We've had 2 first and a second.
Well, tell us about some of your top wrestlers.
Well, our seniors are certainly leading the group. We have Cody Wilsden at 160, Shane Doster at 171, Lee Siston at 189. We have 2 heavyweights, or actually 215, wrestling off against each other, Alejandro Gonzalez and Carson Coker. And those are our upperclassmen seniors. But we have a sophomore that's wrestling extremely well. Tyler Kratzer's done very well at 130.
What's your dual meet record so far this year?
We're 5-3, I believe, dual meet wise. We've done more tournaments, making sure we had tournament practice.
Well, it looks like we're going to have a big crowd on hand tonight, and good luck tonight to the Trojans.
All right, thank you very much. Appreciate y'all coming.
If you are looking for a quality used car, then look no further than the car store on McKellar Road between Gainesville and Beaufort. You won't find clunkers or junkers at the car store, just vehicles you'll be proud to own. At the car store, they can finance you on the spot, no matter what your credit is. They have a variety of plans. You can even phone your payments in. At the car store, they've been giving outstanding service to the community for over 20 years. At the car store, everybody rides.
Come on down to the car store. We can make you happy. My name's Bob Watson, and I guarantee it.
Mr. Clean is your comprehensive general cleaning and carpet cleaning source. Their mission is to serve our local community with personalized and professional service, quality work at reasonable prices. With 16 years industry experience, Mr. Clean has the know-how and uses the most technologically advanced residential and commercial cleaning methods. From hardwood, laminate, and tile flooring to upholstery cleaning, Scotchgard coatings, and pet odor removal, they can take care of all of your cleaning needs, and they do windows. They have 24-hour emergency water restoration. They do chimney sweep and repair and custom chimney caps, even houseboats. So remember, if you really want it to gleam, call Mr. Clean at 770-297-6358 or reach them on the web at info@mrcleangeorgia.com.
This broadcast is made possible in part by the North Hall Takedown Club, wishing our Trojan grapplers the best of luck for the rest of the season. Go, fight, win, you mighty, mighty Trojans. By the Lion's Den in the Goodwill Shopping Center in Oakwood, Hall County's family hair care professionals. Make an appointment or just drop by. Walk-ins are always welcome at the Lion's Den. By Coach Chuck Clausen, your real estate agent in Northeast Georgia and a veteran coach at all levels. Coach Chuck, a state championship wrestler himself, wishes all of our athletes the best this year. And by North Georgia Video Productions and Hall County Sports Television. From weddings to dance recitals to football, basketball, wrestling, and more, we are your source for quality video production and local athletics on television.
All right, William, we're not too long away from
starting the match. But this is alumni night, and you look down over there, and you got a lot of Chestatee people in that group of alumni, don't you, huh?
Well, you do. You have Matt Stowers, you have Kerry Whitlow, you have Paul White, all coaches at Chestatee. Coach Jim Lofton, who was instrumental in getting the wrestling back going here at North Hall. A lot of people showed up here tonight for alumni night. Even the referee for tonight, Shane Hoff, is one of the alumni.
Well, I suspect he'll be calling it right down the middle, though. We're just a few moments away from getting wrestling started. We'd like to thank the North Hall Takedown Club for helping make this broadcast possible. They are our anchor sponsor for this particular broadcast, William, and we want to thank the North Hall Takedown Club and Coach Jay Hargis for helping us meet some of our expenses. We'd love to be able to just do this kind of stuff for free, but unfortunately that can't happen.
No, you got to pay me the big bucks.
That's, yeah, me too. By the way, they did keep scoring the JV match, and it was 43-41 North Hall. If we have a varsity match like that, we're in for another exciting evening.
Well, I think we might be. You never know. You can't tell about high school kids. You never know what they're going to do on any given night.
This event also brought to you by Tim Hoyt, Precision Pressure Wash and Painting Services, Mr. Clean, Chick-fil-A, Office Pros, Dave's Goodie Barn, The Car Store, G's Home Furnishings, McEver Road United Methodist Church, Metal Roofing Sales, Mountain View Auto Repair, Coach Chuck Clausen, The Lion's Den, Georgia Trophy, Rucksack Military Surplus, J. Guy Advertising and the Trophy Case, Dr. Brad Dixon, and of course our parent company, North Georgia Video Productions and Hall County Sports Television. Well, the wrestlers are getting their final warm-ups in. We're just a few moments away from high school wrestling here, so stay tuned. The match of the week coming up. It's North Hall versus Chestatee on Hall County Sports Television's Wrestling Match of the Week.
In the red corner, the little guy holding prices down for all of Hall County, Dave's Goodie Barn. And in the blue corner, the heavyweight full price leader eating your lunch daily, the Big Box Store.
Well, Mike, what do we know about the contender?
Dan, if you're tired of paying high prices, go on down and visit the good folks at Dave's Goodie Barn. The buyers for the store travel the globe searching for the greatest deals so the savings can be passed along to you. They purchase from insurance companies due to fires, floods, and other natural disasters. Most of this merchandise is in near perfect condition. Now, back to the fight. Let's get ready to rumble!
Holy cow, Mike! Dave just KO'd the Big Box Store in the first round.
Well, like I said, Dan, if you're tired of paying high prices, hurry on down to Dave's Goodie Barn or visit their website at davesgoodiebarn.com, because what's there today may be gone tomorrow.
Imagine 3 football fields of the most unbelievable pre-loved office furniture. That's what just arrived at School Tools and Office Pros. Team Office Pros is doing the touchdown dance while saving you money on chairs for executives, managers, students, and teachers starting at $19.99. Bookcases for lawyers, accountants, classrooms, and libraries starting at $24.99. File cabinets for medical, legal, professional, and personal starting at $49.99. Desks for college students, businesses, and home office starting at $99.99.
Unbelievable!
This broadcast is made possible in part by Metal Roofing Sales. If you're tired of replacing those old-fashioned shingles, check out Metal Roofing in Dawsonville. Let them be your metal roofing specialists. By the offices of Dr. Brad Dixon, next to Lanier Park Hospital, experts in sedation dentistry. By Rucksack Military Surplus. Drop by and enjoy their selection of police and military supplies, boots, clothing, uniforms, flags, collectible pins, and more. Just off Brownsbridge Road in Gainesville, next to Ryan's Restaurant. By Georgia Trophy, official supplier of our Player of the Game plaques as well as Hall County Sports Television's seasonal and yearly awards. By McEver Road United Methodist Church, the church on the hill in Oakwood, wishing all of our athletes the best in 2011. McEver Road United Methodist Church, dedicated to changing our community and the world through the gospel of Jesus Christ. And by North Georgia Video Productions and Hall County Sports Television. From weddings to dance recitals to football, basketball, wrestling, and more, we are your source for quality video production and local athletics on television.
All right, William, captain's meeting in the center of the mat. Now explain what's going on.
Well, he's telling them right now to make sure all their wrestlers are legally equipped and ready to go and keep back from the mat. And now they're going to flip the disc to see who gets to choose, who has the choice at the second period there, whether or not they're going to choose odd or even for the odd and even matches. Looks like Chestatee will call the toss. He's getting ready to flip it. Now they've already decided. We don't know who won the toss and who's got odd or even, but we'll find out here in a minute.
North Hall, Cody Wilson, Shane Oscar, Lee Sisson.
All right, we're just about ready to get underway. We'll be anxious to see what
Started at 285, looks like.
It looks like a big guy here. Explain that now, William. Back in the past, years ago, you just started with the lightweights, the 103s, and worked your way up to the heavyweights. But now they don't do that.
No, now they draw before the match to see what we're doing. It looks like the 285s.
Both of these young men are seniors.
All right, between a couple of seniors, Carson Coker and Luis Ojeda. And we are underway from North Hall.
Our referee tonight here is Shane Hoff. He's a North Hall graduate.
Neither wrestler with an advantage yet. Now, it looks like to me that Coker's giving away a lot of weight.
Well, he is.
He is the brother of Candler Coker, who was the quarterback for the North Hall football team and is a fine basketball player. William, it looks like the brother who was on the line for the Trojans has decided to be a wrestler.
Well, that's good. Linemen need to wrestle, and skill positions in football need to play basketball. That's good for their dexterity. He warned both wrestlers for stalling since they weren't doing a whole lot. Upper weights wrestle a little bit different than the lower weights. Lower weights are pretty quick. They go after each other in a lot of shots, but big guys don't want to shoot. Although Ojeda's got a size advantage, it might behoove him to shoot in there for a double leg takedown.
Neither wrestler really wants to do much of anything right now. So, as William said, both have been warned for stalling. Now, that warning occurs when the referee judges that neither wrestler is being aggressive enough to try to get the advantage over the other wrestler.
And the next call will be a penalty point on somebody. And, of course, he can give double penalty points if they don't both of them pick up the pace.
I've seen
it's like he just did then.
Yeah, just did that. Just did that. Gave both wrestlers 1 point each for stalling.
So it's all tied up 1-1.
Only about 30 seconds left in the opening period of the opening match. High school wrestlers in the varsity matches wrestle 3 2-minute periods. And if the score is tied, they do go to overtime. And the team score, William, is contingent upon how the individual matches go.
All right. Pins worth 6. Regular decisions worth 3. A major decision is 4. And a technical fall is 5.
And if there is an injury default or a forfeit, that's also worth 6 team points. So we'll be giving you the score of the match as well as the team score as we go along. These are the heavyweights, the 285s. And the last seconds or so trickling away in first period, and it's a 1-1 match.
Chestatee is the odd team, and Ojeda gets to choose. It looks like he's going to defer and let North Hall make the choice.
Coker will choose down. Try to get away. Points are scored as the defensive wrestler can either escape or reverse his position. The offensive wrestler must try to pin. One escape for Coker. So it's 2-1 North Hall, opening few seconds of the second period.
Coach White imploring Ojeda to pick it up over there, pick up the pace.
Ojeda in the maroon singlet and Carson Coker in the white and green with the Trojans down the side.
Ojeda almost had the bear hug. He's being a little bit more aggressive now. That's what Coach White wanted.
Chestatee comes in with a dual match record of 19-7. North Hall at 5-3, but North Hall is a fine tournament team. They finished first at the Towns County King of the Mountains, second to the Appalachia Wildcat Round Robin, and first at the Lumpkin County John Smith Mountaineer. So they've got some folks who can really, really wrestle.
Well, this is an important match. North Hall is really tough up top. Once you start there about 152, there with Little and Wilson and Doster and Sisson and Howell, they're pretty tough.
Once again, they're kind of waltzing around one another. It's 2-1. North Hall, they have a single point advantage, does Coker. There, he got the bear hug in.
Used to pull him back.
Off the mat, did not get him in bounds.
Now we got an injury time there on Coker. This could be blood time though.
Now if a wrestler starts to bleed, either from a cut or say a nosebleed, or somebody smacks them in the mouth and they bite their tongue or something like that, William, they have what is a cumulative 5 minutes, right?
Right, 5 minutes. Right now you got blood time going there on Coker.
Yeah, wiping Ojeda off. Coach Jay Hargis and Coach Paul White and Kerry Whitlow, they're over there, both talking to their individual wrestlers.
And it looks like we're ready to go.
1:03 left in the second period here. First match of the night. They started with the heavyweights. Ojeda trying to get up under so he can get that bear hug back again. Chestatee's going to want another stalling call on Coker, William.
Well, he could have got one there. Coker backed up. Ojeda did a good job trying to get in there on the bear hug. And you saw Coker back up. Now he's backing again. He better work his way to the middle of the mat.
Each wrestler's already been given a point for stalling. Wrestling close to the edge of the mat over there. Getting close to 30 seconds left in the second period with 1 to go. Just a 2-1 North Hall advantage right now.
Now you see both of them trying to work inside position there. Ojeda's trying for that bear hug again. Now he's in a position to snap him down. He had the hand around the head.
Coker's trying to throw that elbow up and get behind him. Ojeda will have none of that. Both these guys with some upper body strength, and neither one can get the advantage of the other. And that's the end of the period.
And Chestatee's choice, I'm sure he'll take down. And he does. Now he'll get away and we'll be on our feet maybe again.
Both these guys are seniors.
Coker's doing a good job of riding. You see him riding that ankle.
Trying to break him down, get him flat and work for the pinning combination. Got a little high there against a much bigger wrestler. Ojeda gets away and we're all tied up at 2.
Well, we've got a nice tight match to start off here.
Minute 15, now minute 14 as the wrestlers go off the mat. 1 minute and 14 seconds left in regulation. If they go to overtime, William, I'll let you explain about that.
All right.
Looks like Coker was trying for the headlock hip throw, couldn't get it. Got too close to the edge of the mat again.
Well, they're both playing that edge there. They keep going out of bounds. And somebody needs to be the aggressor here and go after the other one.
That's right. If you could just force the action, you might pick up a penalty point on the other guy. That was a nice scramble by Coker to get out, but there's the takedown. That might be the difference. He scrambled out of the first one, William, but couldn't get away from the second time because Ojeda just had too much bulk on him. Put him down on the mat and got control.
Yeah, he did. Looks like we got another timeout here from blood on Coker. Not sure exactly what's bleeding.
It's a 4-2 match. Ojeda of Chastity leads. Now, if Chastity wins this match, they would have a 3-0, if the score stays as is, a 3-0 advantage in the team score because it's a decision and it's less than 8 points. If it's 8 to 14 points, it's called a major decision. You get 14 points. If it's 15, if the differential in the score is 15 points, the match is stopped. It's called a technical foul. You get 15 points. And, of course, a pin, a forfeit or disqualification of any sort, that's worth 6 points to a team.
Well, we don't look like we're going to have any forfeits tonight. Looks like we got a full lineup.
It does look like that. 14 weight classes in the Georgia High School Association. And that's varied over the years, will you?
Well, it has. It started out, we had 12 back when we wrestled.
We had an unlimited, didn't we? And a 191 class or something like that, if I remember right.
Well, they added this 215 here a few years ago, and it was 13 weight classes there for a long time, but then they added in the 215 for these sort of middleweights.
I think they need to add like a 242 or something like that. That's a big jump, 215 to 285.
Well, it is, but like you see here with Coker, it's not that big of a disadvantage. He was pretty even there until just a few seconds ago.
He'll try to get away again. And if he does, it'll be a point, but that'll be only 4-3. Ojeda's got to hold him for about 30 more seconds. Coker reverses him. Tie it up. And now Ojeda tries to get it back and reverses him back. 6-4. Look at this. He's going for the pin.
15 seconds.
Coker's got to fight him for about another 10 seconds or so. He's going to get at least 3 out of this, William. Coker's just trying to keep him getting pinned now. It turned around at the end. He's going to get 3. The final's going to be 9-4. And there you see it. First match of the evening goes to Chastity. We're back in a moment. The Hall County Sports Match of the Week.
My name is Lloyd Smith.
I'm Renee Barnett.
My name's Alan Cudd.
My name's Don Cooper.
My name is Mike Stewart, and I attend McKever Road United Methodist Church, the church on the hill here in Oakwood, Georgia. We'd love for you to come join us.
This message has been brought to you by the people of the McKever Road United Methodist Church. Gary Cole, pastor.
Spicy chicken sandwich, now at Chick-fil-A.
Eat more chicken at your Chick-fil-A located at the corner of Pearl Nicks Parkway and Shallowford Road.
Hey, I'm Crazy Larry G. I'll sell you anything that walks, crawls, slides, or glides. Just remember, if you buy it anywhere else, we both lose money. Just give me this opportunity. I'll save you money on furniture in the state of Georgia, Waxahachie, Texas, or anybody else that runs these so-called sale prices. I will beat the price. Come see me, G's Home Furnishings, high on the hill, but got the lowest prices in the valley.
We are back, William, and we're gone from the 285s down to the little guys. Bart Velasquez of Chestatee and Taylor Merritt of North Hall.
Now, Velasquez is a sophomore and Merritt's a freshman. Merritt, the son of Marty Merritt, who also wrestled here at North Hall and was a pole vaulter.
These are two pretty good wrestlers. Coach has told us Velasquez has around 18 wins on the season, and Taylor Merritt has been champion at 3 different tournaments. King of the Mountain, Appalachia Wildcat, and John Smith Mountaineer, and he's got the early advantage here. He's really working that in, isn't he? Taylor's got some skills. He's going to get near fall points out of this. Got the takedown. Doing a good job with that leg wrestling, William. Something you really don't see a lot in the little guys. Look at this.
Got a big advantage going on there. Has him on his back. Velasquez did a good job coming out. You got a 2-point near fall, and now we got an escape.
Should be 4-1, and that's what they've got posted. 4-1. Taylor Merritt of North Hall.
They met earlier, and I think Velasquez eked out about a 3-point win. Merritt in again deep and gets the takedown.
That's 2.
See how much quicker these little guys are compared to the 285s.
Ojeda won it 9-4, so Chestatee leads on the team score 3-0. North Hall trying to tie it up or perhaps go ahead here. And Merritt going to get more near fall points. Just 2.
6-1. North Hall's choice, and it looks like he's going to take, maybe he deferred and Chestatee took down.
Chestatee trying to get an escape. Merritt got a little high, and Velasquez trying to back out. Merritt trying to hang on. He hung on a little too long.
No points yet. Merritt's still in control.
Now the headlock hip throw. Set it up. You hear the crowd yelling, squeeze. Merritt trying to go for the pin, and a 6-3 lead as far as the team is concerned. Here in the second period, a long time left. 1:22, the clock rolls. The 103-pound class.
This takes a lot out of you trying to fight that pin. It just drains your whole body.
And there it is. Taylor Merritt with a pin and a 6-3 lead for the Trojans. The 103-pound class goes to North Hall. We're back in a moment. Hall County Sports Match of the Week.
Mountain View Auto Repair is your local full-service auto repair shop. Trusted with your vehicles for over 20 years, our experience will ensure that your vehicle will stay well-maintained year-round.
Mountain View Auto Repair is the place to bring your vehicle. They'll always treat you right. The service is good and the prices are very reasonable.
You can trust our experts in everything from transmissions to brakes to engine repairs and oil changes.
My wife and I bring our cars to Mountain View Auto Repair because they're honest, they do good work, and their prices are reasonable.
So visit owner Danny Hammock and his staff of professionals at 3365 Mountain View Road in Gainesville, or give them a call at 770-535-7278. That's Mountain View Auto Repair for your complete auto service.
There are hundreds of options when choosing apparel or promotional items at J. Geyer Advertising and the Trophy Case. We're all about quality and competitive pricing. Sports items are in stock. Look for special pricing on Letterman jackets, corporate apparel, corporate gifts, and custom embroidery. All local high schools should check out the line of spiritware and trophies. We're also offering custom screen printing available for any team sport. Be on the winning side when you choose J. Geyer Advertising and the Trophy Case, locally owned and operated at 250 Dawsonville Highway, Gainesville. Call 770-718-0062 or on the web at jgeyer.com and trophycaseltd.com.
What does Applied Images Incorporated mean? It means real people answering the phone. It means real people servicing your business or school. Quick response along with quality production is demanded in our world of business today, and no one knows that better than Applied Images Incorporated. After years of working with graphic artists, marketing managers, public relations departments, architects, and engineers, we have developed an extensive experience in our trade that is second to none. We excel in our knowledge of graphics and printing, signs, banners, posters, brochures, training manuals for schools and businesses. And now, custom t-shirt printing is available. You must see our line of t-shirt designs. What does Applied Images Incorporated mean? It means quick response, quality production, and real people answering the phone. Churches, businesses, schools, picnics, trade show displays. Call us today for any printing or graphics needs that you may have. Applied Images Incorporated at Gainesville White Print, 312 Bradford Street in Gainesville, 770-534-2086.
All right, William at 112, another matchup of some pretty good wrestlers. J.W. Gilbert of Chestatee also comes in with 18 and 19 wins, the coaches tell us. Matt Joy was second at the Mountaineer. 112 pounders on the mat now.
Gilbert a senior and Joy is a junior.
Joy fixing the headgear. Back when we first started wrestling, you and I, back in the dark ages, William, the headgear wasn't required.
It's a good thing we wore them, though, because otherwise we'd have cauliflower ears.
You see that in a lot of these older guys, don't you? Wrestled all their lives on up into college and beyond. 112 pounders. Scrappy weight class here. Here are two guys who are used to winning a lot.
Well, so far they look evenly matched.
Chestatee's got the tights on. North Hall in the green and white and silver with the big Trojan on it. Gotta like those shoes that Chestatee's Gilbert's got on too, William.
Oh yeah.
Kind of lime green or neon yellow. I'm not sure what that color really is. Inside of a minute now in the opening period at 112. North Hall with a team lead, 6-3. Gary Glenn, William Howington, and Jimmy and Tracy Giles coming to you from North Hall on Alumni Night. A really big crowd here tonight.
Well, it is. We got half the bleachers. This just half rolled out. The other half's rolled in, and that's pretty packed.
Pretty much full house here. A little bit of room off to our left over here, but if everybody was in the bleachers, it'd be full up on one side. Both wrestlers have been scrapping around, and they just cannot find an advantage. Trying to get inside. You see them doing a little hand fighting there. Joy tried to snap down and tried to reach. Gilbert backed up and countered it out of bounds. 4 seconds left in the period. There you saw him go that, we used to call that a shin block. A nice move by Gilbert, but time ran out on him, William.
It did. He's got a choice now. He's going to defer, be North Hall's choice. North Hall takes down. That's Matt Joy, Jr. from North Hall, choosing the down position. Start of the second period.
Gilbert the senior. They moved the Hall County duels, William, to the end of the month. That'll be interesting, won't it? Because you've got people in all different classifications coming in.
Well,
Quad A for Flowery Branch. A lot of these two schools are AAA. East Hall is AA. Riverside is single A. That will be very, very interesting. Now the full spreader, as Gilbert is trying to force the legs back, work the head down.
Now he's trying to work in that power half, where you put a half Nelson in on one side and your other hand down there on top of the head. You see the hand on top of the head there. Now there you got the half in on the right hand side. It's not doing too good there. Joy doing a good job of countering.
Joy was also just one for stalling. Coming up on a minute now to wrestle in the second period. Whip around and didn't work.
Good job of whipping the legs over by Gilbert and doing the cross face down to the mat, but no points.
Well, he did. He got 2 points. He gave him 2.
He did?
Yeah, gave him 2-point near fall. It was very subtle, very quick, but he did put the 2 points up. So 2-0 in favor of Gilbert of Chesterton. They were to win this by decision. There he goes for the 3-quarter Nelson, trying to pull it. Joy doing a pretty good job, backed out.
Well, he lost the leg. You got to trap the leg when you do that 3-quarter Nelson, and Joy gets an escape.
2-1.
That was a thing of beauty and a joy forever.
Less than 10 seconds now in the period. 2-1, Chesterton. Gilbert needs to do what he did before. Shoot that for that shin and that ankle.
Gilbert's got the choice here. He's going to take down.
He is ahead by 1 point, 2-1. Joy cinching up the headgear. Tried the somersault.
Grammy roll.
Grammy roll, got rolled right into it. Good move. Good move. There's the 2 points for the reversal. Now he can get near fall points. He's arching his back. He's trying to force that shoulder down.
Got an illegal headlock there.
Joy comes out of it, but it's a 3-point near fall for Gilbert. It's
then an escape.
After the escape, it's 7-2. Third period now, 80 seconds left in the match. Gilbert would be fairly content here. And now Joy's got to be the aggressor because he's behind by 5. And William, at this point, you got to go for it, don't you? Because if you lose by 5 or you lose by 10, that doesn't make much difference to you. You've lost. Now, it would make a difference in the team score, but...
Well, Chesterton wants Gilbert to go after him. They want more than just a 5-point victory here. They're looking for an 8-point victory to get 4 points. They know every little point's going to count in this match tonight.
Now, Gilbert has been warned.
Now he got 1 point. I don't know if he's warned him or not.
I don't think he's warned Gilbert.
Maybe he has.
Maybe he did when we weren't looking. I know he's warned Joy, but he gives Joy a point. 7-3, and now Gilbert goes for the headlock hip throw, and he's got it. He's got this deep. He's got it really deep, and there it is. There's the pin. J.W. Gilbert with a pin. Now Chesterton is on top, 9-6. We're back with 119 pounders in a moment. You're watching the Hall County Sports Television Wrestling Match of the Week.
Hey, it may be wintertime, but you still need to take care of the home place, and Precision Pressure Wash and Painting Services is just the company to do it. While pressure washing is their specialty, Precision Pressure Washing and Painting Services also offers many other great home improvement services that will benefit you. They live up to their name and complete each of these tasks with precision the first time around. These services include deck repairs, deck staining, water sealing, floor coatings with concrete staining and epoxy applications, gutter cleaning, window washing, siding repair, window replacement and removal, door repair, sheetrock installation and repair. In fact, no job is too small for them to handle. They've served the residents of Hall County and surrounding areas since 1992. That's Precision Pressure Washing and Painting Services. For questions, a free estimate, or to request a service, please phone 770-536-3824 or 678-316-4554.
Covenant Connections Church is a 21st century church committed to inspiring a positive change in your life and in your community by promoting a desire to please God and by ministering to the entire family. Experience interactive praise and worship along with relevant, inspiring, and challenging messages from the Word of God at Covenant Connections Church. There is a place for you. Fast, friendly, and knowledgeable staff. You'll find all that and more at Riverside Pharmacy. At Riverside Pharmacy, you'll be treated like an individual, not just another face in the crowd. We combine that old-fashioned treatment with modern technology to provide you with the best possible care. We also offer custom medications with our on-site compounding lab. And don't forget to visit the Gift Nook for that unique and unusual gift. All first-quality greeting cards are just $1. Choose a pharmacy you can trust. Riverside Pharmacy. Modern technology, hometown traditions. 935 Green Street in Gainesville, 770-532-6253.
All right, there you go, William. Long-time coach Paul White, kind of a homecoming of sorts for him. He was part of that alumni group, at least as far as the coaches were concerned. Coached for many years here at North Hall. These are the 119-pounders. You got Zach Cheshire of Chesterton and Clay Williamson of North Hall.
Chester a freshman, Williamson a freshman. Williamson, the son of Mark Williamson, wrestled here at North Hall.
Williamson was the champion at the John Smith Mountaineer and third at both the King of the Mountain and the Appalachia Wildcat tournaments. So he's got some matches under his belt. Cheshire, a freshman against his fellow freshman. Cheshire, look at Cheshire. 2 points, takedown. Cheshire being the aggressor here. 9-6, Chesterton leading the Trojans here on North Hall's Alumni Night.
Well, we hadn't got to North Hall's strength yet.
Well, we saw that in the match that Chesterton wrestled against West Hall.
Chesterton would have been strong, but like we said earlier, some discipline problems there with some of the wrestlers, and they've got a different lineup in here, so that makes a big difference.
Cheshire has given up the point to Williamson, so it's 2-1. He figures he's a little better on his feet. Williamson tries to shoot. Chester's trying to spin behind and get that 2 points. Williamson's got that in pretty deep.
Got it in pretty deep, he does, and he takes him down.
That's 2 points, takedown.
Got an arm bar in on the left.
It's now 3-2 North Hall, and now
got near fall.
Looks like he's going to pick up some near fall points here. Just 2, but it makes it 5-2. Match is turned around a bit in favor of Williamson. Cheshire got off to the early lead. Counting down the final seconds of the opening period. Look at that. Look at that. That's going to be at least 3, I think. And it is.
Well,
William, he almost pinned him.
Well, he did. Chester tried a Granby roll, and Williamson just countered by hooking the arm there and almost sticking him.
8-2.
Williamson deferred, and Chester takes down.
Six-point advantage for Williamson of the Trojans. Trying to walk that half. Really turned him into it now. He looks a little off balance, but he's going to get some near fall points out of this for sure. Doing a good job, William, controlling that arm.
Well, he is. He's got that arm bar in pretty deep.
Got 3 for the near fall, but look at this. Cheshire just got 2 for the reversal, so it's 11-4. 119-pound class. Been a tight struggle here.
He's trying for a, see there, the underhooks there. Trying for a butcher, but couldn't quite get it.
It's a 7-point advantage now. That's still only a regular decision. Williamson will need more for a major. Remember, that's 8 points, 8 to 14 points. You get 14 points for that. he can get that right here. Granby Road gets him out. There's the escape, and it's 12-4.
Well, he's got the major decision now, 12-4. It's an 8-point differential.
40 seconds in the second period.
Cheshire got in pretty deep, but he lost it.
Trying to counter with something that looks almost like a quarter Nelson, but not quite. All he's doing is forcing the head down. Cheshire trying to pull that leg up. 20 seconds now.
Stalemate. Neither wrestler could improve their position.
Battle between a couple of freshmen here. Clay Williamson of North Hall and Zach Cheshire of Chestatee. Williamson got the takedown. And it's 14-5.
He's got a half Nelson sunk in there pretty deep. No points. Time ran out.
Yeah, they put 1 point up there too many. I was about to say, how did he get 5? It's 14-4. It's a 10-point advantage for Clay Williamson right now. Wrestlers will start the third period in the neutral position. Cheshire jumped out to an early lead, but since then Williams has been pretty much all Williamson. Now if he sits under that head, he could get him, but now he's trying to turn him over.
In pretty deep.
Yep. Got to get to the side and drive it a little bit, and that's what he's trying to do. Trying to work to the head and drive it in. Turn him over. Got a lot of time left in this period.
Cheshire needs to look away, but he can't. Now he gets out of it a little bit.
Williamson is pretty much dominating it now. Got a couple of more near fall points, 16-4.
Trying that arm bar. The hand locked underneath there and the arm bar in on the left, but he lost that.
I'm reading the scoreboard right. Williams, if he gets another 3-point near fall, the match is over.
Escape there by Cheshire.
16-5. No points. Too near the edge of the mat for control to be established. 32.6 seconds left in the match. Williamson will get 4 for his team, 4 points for his team if this lead stands. 16-5.
Well, Chester needs to be aggressive here. He's down. He needs to go after him, see if he can get that point total down a little bit.
Don't think it's going to happen.
No, not with 10 seconds left to go.
It's going to end 16-5, so that'll be 4 team points for North Hall. And now the Trojans are on top, 10-9. A back and forth match here. We're back with the 125-pound class in just a moment. The Hall County Sports TV Match of the Week.
There are hundreds of options when choosing apparel or promotional items at J. Geyer Advertising and the Trophy Case. We're all about quality and competitive pricing. Sports items are in stock. Look for special pricing on Letterman jackets, corporate apparel, corporate gifts, and custom embroidery. All local high schools should check out the line of spiritware and trophies. We're also offering custom screen printing available for any team sport. Be on the winning side when you choose J. Geyer Advertising and the Trophy Case, locally owned and operated at 250 Dawsonville Highway, Gainesville. Call 770-718-0062 or on the web at jgeyer.com and trophycaseltd.com.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
Oh, it's okay.
Ashley just told me she might have an STD, but she doesn't know what to do about it.
Eric told me he went to the Gainesville Care Center to be tested.
I thought they just did pregnancy tests.
Oh no, not only that. They test for gonorrhea, chlamydia, HIV, and herpes. They'll even help with the treatment. But the best part is it's free and confidential.
She'll be so relieved to know what to do. Thanks.
Sure.
Hi, I'm Mitzi, nurse manager for the Gainesville Care Center. Chlamydia is the most common bacterial STD and a leading cause of sterility. Most people with chlamydia don't know they have it. Gonorrhea is another bacterial STD that has high infection rates in teens. Herpes and HIV are with you for life, but it's important to know so that you can get ongoing help from your doctor. Teens are at a high risk for any STD. Our testing is by urine or finger prick. We're confidential and we care. Call our 24-hour helpline for an appointment.
This broadcast is made possible in part by the North Hall Takedown Club, wishing our Trojan grapplers the best of luck for the rest of the season. Go, fight, win, you mighty, mighty Trojans. By the Lion's Den in the Goodwill Shopping Center in Oakwood, Hall County's family hair care professionals. Make an appointment or just drop by. Walk-ins are always welcome at the Lion's Den. By Coach Chuck Clausen, your real estate agent in Northeast Georgia and a veteran coach at all levels. Coach Chuck, a state championship wrestler himself, wishes all of our athletes the best this year. And by North Georgia Video Productions and Hall County Sports Television. From weddings to dance recitals to football, basketball, wrestling, and more, we are your source for quality video production and local athletics on television.
We got a junior against a freshman here, and this is one of the things that Coach Jay Hargis maneuvered his lineup around a little bit.
Well, he did. He moved some wrestlers up at 125. He moved Goss up, and he inserted Eric Adams, who is a freshman, against Fonny Arroyo, who's a junior from Chestatee.
Adams in the green singlet, Arroyo in the maroon or the plum-colored singlet. North Hall is on top by a point, 10-9 as far as the team score is concerned. Back and forth match here for the Trojan Alumni Night. They honored one of our old coaches, Jim Lofton, who was the athletic director and head football coach here for a number of years, and also was a great friend of the wrestling program. William, he actually subbed for Coach Jack Keene a time or two when you and I were wrestling for Jefferson.
He did.
You remember the mat drills?
We didn't want him in there.
He made us do what they call up and downs now, get-ups on the mat, like we used to do for football. Arroyo seizes the advantage. He's got two, and he's trying for a whole lot more. Fonny Arroyo trying to put the War Eagles back on top. Look at this, it's getting pretty deep. A lot of time left, over 40 seconds. And somehow or another, Eric Adams squirms out of that. Now I got a nosebleed, I do believe. That was a quick 5-0. I thought for a moment there Arroyo was going to stick him.
Well, it did, but it's a good job there by getting out of it by Adams. I guess we got a nosebleed there on Adams. We got blood time.
This is a junior. Arroyo against the freshman Adams. Chestatee figures this may be one they can win.
Well, Chestatee needs to win this one because North Hall's going to hit their strength there before long. They've got some tough wrestlers coming up.
And William, you know, we talked about their dual match record is not particularly impressive. I mean, it is a winning record, 5-3. But you can have 5 or 6 or 7 really good wrestlers and win some tournaments.
Oh, yeah.
It's a difference in a dual match team versus a tournament team.
Well, there is. Chestatee's a pretty good dual match team, but they're not a very good tournament team. And North Hall's a pretty good tournament team, and they're a pretty good dual meet team.
There you see Arroyo going for that 3-quarter Nelson. Can he roll him up and stick him? I think that's, oh.
Adams had him. Keep that leg lock.
Running out of time. Running out of time. That's going to be some more near fall points, though. That's the end of the period.
Let's get at least 2 out of this. He does get 2.
Got 2. It'll be 7-0 to the start of the second period.
Chester's choice. Chester deferred and North Hall takes down.
I think Arroyo was hoping he could get that 3/4 Nelson back. So far, Adams doing a good job. Arroyo countered it, though, well that time. Adams now decides he's just going to stand up and run. Back to the center. Tried to reach behind him, and Arroyo trying that butcher now.
No,
lost it.
Adams did a good job getting in there on his legs. Arroyo's trying to counter. He needs to get that whizzer in there, and he doesn't quite get it.
2 points, reversal. 8-2.
Well, North Hall, you can see that they're sort of fired up for tonight. Alumni night, big crowd.
Yeah.
Got a lot of emotion going, and there's near fall point.
Yes, it sure is. Waiting to see if it reoccurs before awarding the near fall points. He gave him 3. That really tightened things up. 7-5. And that's more near fall point. Ooh, he'd have been down there a little quicker, William. That might have been gone. Might have been done. 3 more. North Hall has taken the lead. 8-7. Arroyo trying to sit out and reach back for the head, which is a good move if you can get it, but Adams countered it well. Now Adams kind of working him over.
There he is.
Last few seconds of the period. What a turnaround in this match. We've been bringing you some pretty exciting stuff here on Hall County Sports TV. Now a 1-point advantage for North Hall as they head into the third and final period, in regulation at least.
Arroyo takes neutral.
He just now, did he give him the scoreboard shows 8-8, but that's not right. Yeah, they reduced it back down because that was the beginning of the period. Nobody had an advantage there. Team score is 10-9 North Hall. Team score, the match score here is 8-7 North Hall. So there's a 1-point difference in the team score, and right now there's a 1-point difference in the match score. Now both wrestlers are warned for stalling. £130-pounders are coming up next. I think he gave them both a point for stalling, William, 9-8. There's 2 points for North Hall.
It's 10-7. I just warned him.
10-7. I just warned him. Yep. 10-7. Just warned him. It was not. It was a warning and not points. Now they've corrected it, so it's a 10-7, a 3-point differential in the match because North Hall got the takedown. He's really working that arm, trying to turn him with just the arm, exposing the shoulders to the mat, getting near fall points, but that's a dangerous move if you can't hold it. And Eric Adams just found that out. He's having to work hard to maintain control. If you can get it and hold it, William, it's all right, but if you've got a pretty good wrestler, sometimes you just can't do it with an arm alone. Arroyo trying to arch his back. 1-point escape. He got the escape. 10-8. Now they post the point. 10-8. If Arroyo could get a takedown, it would tie it all up. But there's only 15 seconds left in the match. Somebody's got to go. He's backing up. That's going to be a point. Yep. And now, with 10.8 seconds left, it's 10-9, and a takedown would win it for Arroyo. 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Out of bounds at the last moment, no takedown, and it winds up 10-9. Eric Adams. How about that? North Hall goes on top, 13-9 for the team score. 130-pounders coming up next when we continue on the Hall County Sports Match of the Week.
Mr. Clean is your comprehensive general cleaning and carpet cleaning source. Their mission is to serve our local community with personalized and professional service, quality work at reasonable prices. With 16 years industry experience, Mr. Clean has the know-how and uses the most technologically advanced residential and commercial cleaning methods. From hardwood, laminate, and tile flooring to upholstery cleaning, Scotchgard coatings, and pet odor removal, they can take care of all of your cleaning needs, and they do windows. They have 24-hour emergency water restoration. They do chimney sweep and repair and custom chimney caps, even houseboats. So remember, if you really want it to gleam, call Mr. Clean at 770-297-6358 or reach them on the web at info@mrcleangeorgia.com.
I'm attorney Ken Parker. If you're seriously in debt and considering filing bankruptcy, call me today at 404-378-0600 to talk about your legal rights. If you've been injured in a car, truck, or work-related accident, you may be entitled to a cash settlement. Call me at 404-378-0600 to discuss protecting your cash settlement. 404-378-0600. Debt relief, settlement protection.
If you are looking for a quality used car, then look no further than the car store on McKellar Road between Gainesville and Beaufort. You won't find clunkers or junkers at the car store, just vehicles you'll be proud to own. At the car store, they can finance you on the spot, no matter what your credit is. They have a variety of plans. You can even phone your payments in. At the car store, they've been giving outstanding service to the community for over 20 years. At the car store, everybody rides.
Come on down to the car store. We can make you happy. My name's Bob Watson, and I guarantee it.
130-pounders now. William Edgar Torres of Chestatee and Tyler Goss of North Hall. The Gosses have been a wrestling family up here at North Hall for a while now.
Right. His uncle is Micah Goss. Wrestled at North Hall.
We've had Micah on the Hall County Sports Show in connection with mixed martial arts. So he continues his fighting, shall we say. Look at this. Torres.
I think Goss has got control here with the legs.
There you go. There goes, yeah, and there goes Goss. Kind of slipped into control. Torres is a junior and Goss is a freshman. But Goss was third at the John Smith Mountaineers, second at Appalachia, and third at King of the Mountains. So he is no stranger to big matches. And this is a pretty big one here on Alumni Night. North Hall with a 4-point lead in the team score.
Now you see Goss trying to keep those legs in there on him. Trying to work in a half if he can.
Riding pretty high, William.
There he is, but he's all right. He's got the legs in there pretty deep.
Now you see the officials signaling shoulders perpendicular to the mat. No points yet. That could change here, but not yet. Goss, as we've said, got the legs in pretty deep, but he's kind of high, and it's hard to get that leverage to expose the shoulders to the mat. But now, look at, there you go. That's got it. That's it. Goss with a pin. Laurel Hall's trying to open up some distance. Now it's 19-9 Trojans with 135-pounders coming up next on the Hall County Sports Match of the Week.
Smith's Clinic of South Hall has many services to offer businesses throughout Hall County and the surrounding areas. No matter how small or how large your projects are, we can help. Smith's Clinic of South Hall has 2 large industrial riding scrubbers that are available to clean manufacturing and/or warehouse floors. Call Smith's Clinic of South Hall at 770-531-1533 for a free estimate.
Welcome to another season of Extreme Christian Outdoors. Travel along with Jeff Deaver and the guys as they bag wild boar, deer, and ram. Turkey.
Yeah, baby. Look away, Kyle.
Have a laugh with Mater and Phil. It's outdoors like you've never seen it before on Extreme Christian Outdoors. Look for it on this channel.
This broadcast is made possible in part by Metal Roofing Sales. If you're tired of replacing those old-fashioned shingles, check out Metal Roofing in Dawsonville. Let them be your metal roofing specialists. By the offices of Dr. Brad Dixon, next to Lanier Park Hospital, experts in sedation dentistry. By Rucksack Military Surplus. Drop by and enjoy their selection of police and military supplies, boots, clothing, uniforms, flags, collectible pins, and more. Just off Brownsbridge Road in Gainesville, next to Ryan's Restaurant. By Georgia Trophy, official supplier of our Player of the Game plaques as well as Hall County Sports Television's seasonal and yearly awards. By McEver Road United Methodist Church, the church on the hill in Oakwood, wishing all of our athletes the best in 2011. McEver Road United Methodist Church, dedicated to changing our community and the world through the gospel of Jesus Christ. And by North Georgia Video Productions and Hall County Sports Television. From weddings to dance recitals to football, basketball, wrestling, and more, we are your source for quality video production and local athletics on television.